Well, hello everyone, welcome back to Life of Wonders. As you know, this is Polo, and I love making videos of dolls, toys, and Disney collectibles. And as always, if you like this kind of content and you feel like supporting the channel, then you already know what to do. So today I thought that I would share my thoughts and feelings about the recently released Claudia Schiffer's Barbie doll that is going to be, well, it's actually already a platinum level signature doll, and this just happened so fast, like from the moment it was announced to the moment it was released, and then it quickly sold out at Mattel Creations. It was just exclusive to members, I believe. And so anyway, the thing is that Mattel made a one-of-a-kind doll of her some time ago, and a lot of fans wanted it to be a collectible. So Mattel listened to us and produced this doll. I don't know about the quantity as such, but I'm guessing that a platinum level is quite low. And again, just being Mattel Creations members only release, which I mean, it doesn't really make a difference because it's only like what, like $10 like yearly or something like that, which is not a big deal for scam people to get these dolls and then resell them in secondary market. But anyhow, the thing is that we now have a Claudia Schiffer original Barbie. I believe that at the time, back in the 90s, there was like another line covering the main top models throughout the mid 90s, and so this isn't like the first doll of her, but this is the first official Barbie doll. And in a way, I mean, growing up in the 90s and being so iconic as a decade, I was very excited. But then I was just looking at the pictures, and that's why I wanted to share it with all of you. In this video, you will be able to appreciate pictures of the actual doll, well, the prototype doll released, through the website of Mattel Creations, which might be like a beta version than the one-of-a-kind doll. And the way you can recognize the differences is because the one-of-a-kind doll doesn't have articulation around the elbow. It was just like around the wrists, and the dress is different and everything is different, really, as the mass production of like mass production of the platinum level. And then one thing I like is that this one incorporates some articulation. I'm not sure about exactly the articulation, but I will be reading what it's found on the website, and you will see again pictures of the doll, pictures of Claudia Schiffer herself, just posing with the doll, which I think is completely adorable, and also pictures of the actual runaway moment from 1994 fall winter season, in which she was wearing this dramatic, I mean, I feel it a bit like an Elsa dress. I think that probably the creators of Frozen might have been inspired by it, because it really feels like something that Elsa could easily wear throughout the whole cinematic universe of Frozen. Anyway, but it's a Versace dress, so anyway, our doll celebrates Claudia Schiffer's iconic runaway moment from the 1994 Fall-Winter Atelier Versace show. We created the beguiling cerulean floor-length gown for Barbie, combined with a veiled taffeta bustier inspired by the signature Versace corset bodies. The ethereal design radiates with a delicate shimmer from every angle. The doll makes a bold statement, pairing Schiffer's strength and femininity with Versace's luxurious glamour. Now, Supermodel Claudia Schiffer Barbie doll in Versace, that's how it's called. Then the designer is Carlisle Noera, so I mean, he definitely knows what he does, and I always appreciate his work. Now the label is platinum, the face sculpt is Claudia Schiffer likeness, and then body type, it appears to be pivotal. I don't know if pivotal means like that one that is sometime incorporated, such as Claire from Jurassic World, in which, but I don't think so, because that has like wider hips that I don't think would match Claudia's hips that much. Although it could also be the brightly pink one in a way. I don't know. The thing is that it isn't like a made to move, it's like a semi-articulated body, and I'm assuming it would be quite thin, so I'm not really sure, but I'm glad that at least we're getting some articulation with the doll as opposed to just the model muse, which you can easily give to her if you have any other Barbie wishes Barbie doll so easily. But for us adult collectors, I think unless you are like an inbox collector, which I'm guessing there are many people out there, a lot of us like playing around with these collectibles. Like, I know it might feel like a crime to take them out of the box, but I mean, to me, the fun of having a Claudia Schiffer doll is that I can do things with her other than just having her like a picture. Because otherwise I would have a picture of her. I don't know, that's how I feel. I mean, I have collected very, very, very expensive dolls in the past that I felt very guilty taking or removing things from them, but because they were incredibly expensive. And sometimes it isn't about, for me, it was never about the reselling price. I never in my mind collected things with the point or the mindset of reselling them, because I always thought, as these are already collectibles, if I was like in the urge of selling my collection, because all of these things are limited and stuff, I would assume that more or less you can get the retail price always, even if it's taken out of the box, etc., etc. I mean, the people that might look at it as an I don't know, like as an what is the word, oh my goodness, I'm always recording this very, very late at night. I'm so sorry. As an inversion, I guess. Inversion? I think. I don't know. Anyway, to make some money out of it over time, that is the people that wants to keep it pristine condition to resell it a few years after for like 3 times to 5 times the price. But seriously, I'm not that kind of person, so yeah, I really don't care. I mean, I care about my I don't know, life is too short and I really want to enjoy it to the fullest. So that's everything I can say. But I respect everyone else's perspective, and I've been there. I mean, I've been in different positions throughout my life. It's just that right now I appreciate my time so much more, and I appreciate my fun and my happiness and all that. So anyway, without just like moving away from the point, so you can see that they've tried to replicate that dress, but I feel that it's been done not great. And I know, again, Carlisle is great when designing dolls and designing things for Mattel, and I've been a huge fan of the work. But in this specific case, I don't think that they've made justice to neither the dress. First of all, I feel like there's like one whole layer that's missing. I can't see it anywhere else. I think it's like very flat, and I would assume this dress to be incredibly flowy, like super flowy. As you can see that she was wearing and moving it around through the runaway. So I don't know. I don't feel it as that. I think that the body is the sort of like imperial waist, and then being quite revealing. It's been done nicely. But then there is something that is missing, in my opinion. And then Just as I said that I was so incredibly happy with the Mariah Carey Barbie doll, that I think that they got their, I mean, her likeness like completely on point. I don't think that this sculpt, at least if, I don't know. I mean, I also include pictures of how it's perceived in real life, not just the promotional pictures, so you can see it, and it doesn't look as bad. But I feel like the eyes might be a bit too small, and I don't think this sculpt makes justice to her features. Who's, by the way, it appears that she has not aged ever since 1994, which has been almost 30 years. But anyway, I feel that I don't know. I would have assumed prettier face, and I am saying this when I look at the very up close pictures of her face. And then another thing is, I appreciate that they've used like platinum blonde hair in a very realistic length. But then in reality, in this very moment, and also in the sketch that is found on the back of the box, we can see that obviously she had her hair dyed platinum blonde, and then the roots were a little bit like darker. And I think I would have loved that Mattel incorporated something like that, especially for such, a platinum level doll. But I guess we'll have to see like a real sort of like unboxing, and fingers crossed that she doesn't have like wonkiness or anything like that, because if in these pictures I feel that this sculpt is not making her as much justice as the Mariah did for her. Let's have fingers crossed. But anyway, I thought I would share it with all of you, and I would really love to know what you think about this particular release. If you've got her, if you're planning to collect it maybe later on, if you're a fan of Claudia's or not, or if you like this Versace dress, if it also feels like a Frozen inspired extravaganza for you, I don't know. Just let me know what you think. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a like. Let me know what you think in all sorts of ways, because as always, I will make time to get back to all of you. For now, stay safe, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye bye.